there. Welcome to Pretty Young and Getting Into It podcast with your host, it's Shay Girl. So let's get inspired, motivated, and tap in for what's in store.
Hey everyone, it's Shay Girl, aka Jalen Beauty, and I'm back with the podcast Pretty Young and Getting Into It. I am so excited because today we are playing 22 questions. But this will be 22 questions, but with a little twist. My best friend is coming on the podcast to ask me all 22 questions that you guys sent in. So we picked 22 questions that you guys sent in, and they're spicy. And I'm like, oh my God, I have not shared some of these things before. So I'm really excited to get into it and for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And I'm so excited to have Rose as my guest host for this podcast. And she will be taking over. We will be switching roles, and I'm really excited for that. So without further ado, Rose, welcome, and I'm excited to have you, my love. Let's get into it.
I'm happy to be back, and welcome back, everyone, and thanks for joining in with us for another episode. I'm going to ask her 22 questions that you guys have posted up on her Instagram.
You guys were spicy, too. Yeah. You did not hold back.
Yeah,
like we can't get to all the questions today, so we're gonna have a part 2, but Rose is gonna be in the hot seat next, so
you'll learn a little bit about me on the next episode. And I do have some 3 bonus questions, because who wants to end our episode too early, right? Okay, so let's get this started. Are you ready, Shay?
Yes, girl, I am so ready. I'm so ready for the smoke, and all the questions I will be answering each one, so I'm not backing down.
So let's begin. Where did Shay get her name Shay? Shay, where did you get Shay from? And have you wanted to change your name?
So yes, I always wanted to change my name when I was in 9th grade because people kept making fun of it. I was in the same middle school and high school, so they were connected, and it was like growing up with those people, growing up with bullies and stuff, and it was annoying. So they kept saying JLN, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sick of it. And finally I just was like, asked around, asked friends, hey, what do you think is a great name for me? And then I ran into my boy Matt, and basically he was like, you know what, Shay's a good name. And I was like, Shay, and it clicked, and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. I don't think people thought I was serious when I was looking for a name. When I tell you, I started writing it on my homework. People would come up to me and be like, hey, Jalen, and I would not respond. Some teachers had a problem with it. Some teachers were like, you know what, cool, I'm gonna just call you Shay. And the funny part, I had a teacher named Mr. V. Oh, I could not stand this man, but he was different. Hi, Mr. V. He was one of these teachers where he was just so annoying and challenging everything. He basically did not want to call me Shay the whole entire time, all the 4 years I was at this high school. And basically in my graduation, I wasn't there for the rehearsal, and he was like, where's Jalen? And everyone's like, yo, who is that? Like, who is Jalen? And he had to finally say, where's Shay? And they're like, oh, her real name was Jalen. This whole time they did not know my real name, and it was so funny. And so that's how Shay came about, and I stuck with it ever since.
Gotcha. That's an interesting backstory. Right now, you get 3 words to describe yourself. How would you describe yourself?
Oh, how would I describe myself?
Mm-hmm.
I would describe myself as crazy, entertaining, and lovely. I definitely would. Lovely.
Very. Yeah, I agree. Okay, next one. 3 things that piss you off.
3 things that really piss me off. I gotta get close to the mic, y'all, because I need you guys to feel my eye contact right now. If you steal from me, if you disrespect me, and meaning disrespect me, dismiss my feelings, I see it as one big bowl. I don't like if I'm coming to you with a situation and I'm not coming to you with the situation for no reason. I want you to hear what I have to say, respect my feelings, and see where I'm coming from. And let's reach a common ground. I don't like stealing because I will give you the shirt off my back. You don't have to, you could just ask me and I'll probably just give it to you because that's how giving I am. And I'm trying to think of the last one because I had it in my head. Lying. So being dishonest with me, I understand. Everybody tells some white lies. Everybody. If you say you don't lie, come here. You lie. You lie. Like, you lie. Like, everybody lies. We all tell some white lies. But for the most part, when it counts and you're honest with me and you tell me the truth and you don't have to lie, like, I appreciate that more than anything. So, yeah, those are the things that really make me, like, over the top mad.
All right, on to the next question. So, what are your hobbies?
So, what are my hobbies? I like to read, girl. I really like to read. I've been getting into reading more so this year and the end of last year. The books I like to read are Girl Stop Apologizing, and that's like self-help books. They really inspired me to push myself, these self-help books. Another book I read this year was Feeding the Soul Because It's My Business by Tabitha Brown. It was amazing. These two books really helped me this year. Those books helped me to get through trauma and helped me to be my own boss, and honestly gave me confidence. It gave me a way I can be healthy while I'm dealing with trauma. We all go through things, and it helped me heal in a healthy way. And I love Tabitha Brown because she is just that girl. She is amazing. She is inspiring. The book is pretty much the same as Girl Stop Apologizing, but I feel like Tabitha Brown's book is more personable. And I feel like Girl Stop Apologizing is really personal, but I really connect woman to woman with Tabitha Brown's book, Feeding the Soul Because It's My Business. So I love that book as well.
Okay, when you talked about the books, I was thinking or wondering, what are some personal struggles that those books have put into light, a way that you can deal with them?
Oh, personal struggles that I dealt with those books?
That those books helped you deal with your personal struggles.
Man.
How did they help you deal with them?
They helped me deal with, that's a deep question. They helped me deal with a variety of things. So one was failure. The second thing was being a victim of sexual harassment and assault, almost. When I was in Broward College, I was attacked by somebody named Justin. His name was Justin Chung. I was living in fear for a long time because of his actions and him touching me inappropriately, and it was painful. When I tell you, going through the motions, it was so painful to do it, and I did not have the strength. But Rose was there for me when I had no one, and she gave me the love that I needed to move on. I thank her every day for that, for saying yes to me when I couldn't even say yes to myself. Obviously, that's not the case now, and if I saw him face to face now, I would look at him and laugh, and honestly, he wouldn't faze me. I've been through the ringer where he was the lowest point of my life, and now that I'm at the best part of my life right now, or more to come with my life being the best parts of my life, it would not faze me at all. I feel like I am healed, and I am still healing as well, but for the most part, honestly, I'll probably walk past him like he didn't exist. Like he was nothing, and that's what he is to me. I was in fear of my safety in life when that situation transpired, and I'll never forget how he made me feel. And if he's even listening to this, I want to let you know that you did not faze me, you did not break me, and honestly, I am living my best life right now, and that's it. But I can tell you, I lived in fear of him for a long time. Because of him, where I was afraid to leave the house, where I was afraid to see him in public, or my grades started to drop because he was at the same school that I was at. And it made me constantly in fear that he would be around the corner somewhere trying to do what he did again. And so the situation didn't just happen once, it happened twice. I have already pre-recorded this episode where I actually go in depth and talk about everything that happened in that time period. The episode is called The Beauty in Brokenness and the Power of Forgiveness Towards Yourself. I hope it inspires and helps other people, and to show you that you're not alone going through this, and it will give you confidence to stand up for yourself and fight back. And the forgiveness that I showed to myself when I was really in need. So those books really helped me in that time. But the episode that I have not published yet, The Beauty in Brokenness and the Power of Forgiveness Towards Yourself, this is going to be my most emotional episode. You might hear me cry, you might hear me break down a lot, and it was super hard to record and get through. So I did this episode because I wanted to let you guys know that you're not alone, you're not hopeless, you're not forgotten, and I love you. You are someone that was a victim of sexual assault, battery, sexual harassment, and you matter. And I know it's hard to keep moving, and you might be walking around like a zombie and you're barely functioning, but when I tell you, my love, I love you, I'm here for you, and we'll get through this, and I know how you feel. And this episode that I haven't published will tell you how me and Rose met. And let me tell you something, a friendship blossomed, and Rose just thought I was crazy. Rose was like, I'm not trying to be friends with you, girl. Like she had an attitude, but we'll get into that later.
Thank you for getting vulnerable with me and the people who are listening right now. No one has any excuse to make a person feel so bad and having their guard up all the time. So there's no excuse for your actions doing that to someone and making them paranoid. Whatever you do, the consequences will hit back harder. So on to the next question. What is an unpopular opinion that you have?
Now that's something I'm not sure about. What do you think? What would be like an example of an unpopular opinion for you?
Not caring whether or not the milk comes first in the cereal bowl. It's pretty tame that way, but like some people are serious about it, and
you know what? That's true.
It's not that serious, in my opinion.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, I'll say this: an unpopular opinion that I probably have is probably maybe the males of this generation. I feel like I don't like the new rock star thing that's going on right now, where a man has a purse right now or painting their nails and stuff like that to date me. That's my unpopular opinion about that. But other than that, like, I feel like to each their own. Like, do whatever that makes you happy. But I'm just saying, to date me, you can't have your hair dyed pink. You can't have tattoos all over your face. You can't be that rock star vibe for me
with green painted nails.
And I'll look at that and I'll be like, no sir, like, my grandma would not even accept that, so why should I? That's my unpopular opinion.
So I don't want you to answer this question yet, but you've given me an idea to kind of transition into the romance questions, the little spicy questions that you guys have prepared. So tell us, Shay, what are your turn-offs about a man's appearance and personality? You kind of set the stage for it already with your
my unpopular opinion. Ooh, y'all trying to get me in trouble. So let's see, my turnoffs in appearance and a personality. So personality, I'll do personality. If you just are horrible, like you're selfish. I hate selfishness with a passion. I really love open people. It really turns me off when somebody is selfish and close-hearted to someone. I really don't like that. That's something I really don't like. I also don't like when someone doesn't say thank you, is not grateful.
Me too.
Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of people suffering out here, and there's a lot of stuff going on, and you can't say a simple thank you when somebody gives you something. I feel like you should be grateful for every moment you have. And I guess the third thing would be for personality wise, if you don't have something you're passionate about. So if I don't see that you can be a leader in my eyes and you can lead me, you don't have something that you are fighting for, passionate about, it's just that turns me off, because you have nothing you're willing to fight for. If you're not willing to fight for something as a man, I can't get behind that. And that's it.
Let's move on to turn-ons. Physically or personality wise.
Okay, so turn-ons, y'all gonna judge me, I don't care though, but I'm gonna be honest. So turn-ons are like, I like it when a man has big hands and a beard, like a really nice beard. I love it, ladies. And I love it when a guy is just super sweet, super kind, and does not let me walk all over him, but he is super kind. I love it when a man is like has some decorum about him with the way he dresses. So I'm not gonna date someone that I can see their underwear every time they walk. That's just not gonna happen. But another thing I'll say as a turn on to me is when I see someone that is like very mysterious in a way. I like a mysterious guy that that they have layers that I can learn. And I don't want someone that, I love someone to be upfront with me and stuff and open, but I love learning about that person. I don't want to learn about you, in 30 minutes, like 21 questions, asking you every question and stuff like that. I want to learn about you in time. And as the years progress and I see there's more that I haven't learned about you, I think that's just a turn on in me. Rose, I'm finna ask you though.
Hold on, I didn't.
I know, but we're gonna.
I didn't graduate yet in like that area. Like,
well, I understand, but I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Let me see these cards.
Okay,
I'm gonna ask you a question, girl.
She just pulled a Uno reverse.
Oh, I definitely did. What are 3 turnoffs for you?
Arrogant and selfish.
Amen.
I want to feel like you think about me, right? Like you are. Not just that you think about me, but you are also a decent human being to other people as well. And I feel like that would just make a part of my life with you that much, easier, because I won't have to worry about like anywhere that we go, how you behave. I don't want to be your mom or like behavior corrector. So I want you to keep it in check, like have some tact in how you treat people, and the world does revolve around you, okay?
And so what would you say something that is a turn on to you?
A turn on is
that he would do, like with something that you'll see it and you're like, wow.
I overlook going the extra mile for me. So when it happens, I'm just like, wow, like I didn't know that could be possible, that someone could direct that sort of attention towards me. So just being very sweet and thinking about little things. Physical, clean face is cool and all, but like if you start growing stubble, there's a man underneath there. Like,
so you're saying like when they start like you
growing stubble, like, oh, you can grow a beard? Like when are you gonna let it grow? Like let me see that side of you.
Exactly. Oh, so you want a lumberjack?
No, not like I want to see the progression. I want to see like,
oh, you want to see like stages of it.
Yeah.
Of them turning mature. Oh.
Well, not mature, but like just looking
at them
rugged,
Oh, she wants a rugged man.
Yeah.
With a truck.
I don't know. When you get into a new relationship, whether friendship or romantic relationship, what red flags would just be like, okay, I'm jumping off the ship right now before it gets any further? Just red flags that you feel that would make you jump off the ship, like, right after discovering it.
Oh, okay.
In a friendship or romantic relationship.
So let me start with friendship, because that's my foundation. So any guy that I'm involved with, that's my basis. We have to be cool and friends first. For friendship, if I see you're trying to use me for something, I can't deal with you. Like as a friend, if I see you trying to use me in any type of way, that friendship is over. And then another red flag, I would say jealousy. If you see that friend is jealous of you in certain things that you have, I cut that off immediately, because it can turn into a dangerous situation. Some people are supposed to be around forever, and some people are supposed to be around for a season. As far as relationship, what's a deal breaker? Physical violence, I don't tolerate it, like at all. And I don't tolerate you breaking stuff, punching holes in the wall, because I have seen that, where you're punching holes in the wall, throwing stuff, and acting a fool and crazy. I'm not dealing with that. Best believe it has never happened with me, and it will never happen with me, because I'm leaving. Because I don't care if you throw a chair and it wasn't towards me and you're just angry, but guess what? That chair can be me.
You let me know I was in a dangerous situation when you put a hole through my wall.
I think that would piss me off.
I can't do that. That's very far because it can turn very dangerous very quickly. So physical abuse, mental abuse, saying rude things to me every day. You know, there's joking. Everybody jokes and stuff like that. But if you're not sensitive to someone's feelings as well, no. But I am a tough cookie where I can take certain things, but when I see it starts to be malicious, that's it. If I see that you have an angry streak or you get really angry like within seconds, that's a red flag to me, because I'm like, I know that still goes with physical abuse, but I'm just saying, if you can get angry within seconds, it can just turn on and turn off, like you're like kind of bipolar in a way, where you're happy one moment and then you get really angry. No. And then I think my last one with my red flags would have to be like, I would have to see you with your family in a way. So if
I was just thinking about that too. Like,
so
who do they surround themselves with?
Yeah, who do they talk with and who do they support? Do they talk? Yeah, and I mean like such as their friends. Like, but I just feel like your friends should be a reflection of you. And so if you don't have good friends, or they're trash people and you know that they're trash people, I have no business being around that, and I don't know why you're friends with them in the first place. So I have to look at family and friends. So like if your family, you guys don't have a great relationship and certain things, your family could just suck. That's a reality. Your family could just be horrible people and you just decide not to deal with them. And I understand that. And I'm happy that you're taking the self-care to be like, I need to distance myself from this because this is too toxic for me. So, yeah. Do you have anything that you want to, anything you want to add to that? Or?
No, very good answers. I think you answered that very perfectly, and I agree with each and everything. Yeah. What is your love language?
Oh, girl. My love language is quality time.
So does that like win the race like by a landslide, or do you have any other love languages that kind of come slightly below it? It wins the race by a landslide?
It wins the race by a landslide because if you give me quality time, even if you don't give me physical touch, or I love acts of service as well, like I love, like, if you get me flowers, I think that is so sweet because you're paying attention to me. Or I just want to show you that I appreciate you with some flowers. And maybe that's receiving gifts. That falls under receiving gifts. But I feel like that's act of service as well, because it's like you thought about it and you're doing something for me. So because you could sweet talk me all day, say certain things, affirmations, words of affirmations, but guess what? Like, that doesn't affect me. Your actions affect me. Your time that you put into me affects me. And you know, I love that. I love physical touch too, but I would have to say quality time just beats everything.
What are some of your perfect dates or ideas of a perfect date?
So I say it depends on the person, but for me, I love just new experiences. I would like to pretty much go to dinner. A movie's cool. Something that I've done was race car driving with like go-karts and stuff like that. And
I see that could probably get very competitive.
Oh yeah, I love just spending that quality time, just doing something really cool. But I think like a perfect date would be picking me up, opening my door, giving me flowers. We have a great dinner, have great conversation. Maybe take me to the movies, or we go to a drive-in movie. That's creative. That's a cool way to spend your day.
Where can you find those nowadays?
They have some drive-in movies, girl. I saw some in Fort Lauderdale, actually. But yeah, they have some really cool drive-in movies where you can go and just, you could hear it through your radio and just chill.
You could hear it through your radio?
Yeah. You never knew that?
No.
Okay.
I thought it was like a loudspeaker. You had to like put down your windows or something.
No. Ooh. And if you're broke, okay, broke people, brokies, let me.
That's a lot of us.
Let me tell you, this is my favorite date of all time. If you go to Publix and you just go pick up your favorite snacks, your favorite drink, get you some plastic cups, and like get you like, you know, paper plates, and literally just go to the beach or a drive-in movie, have like a little blanket, or even if you have a date in the car, because sometimes, girl, you gotta have a date in the car, and you just talk, listen to the radio, enjoy each other's time. Or, okay, I'm not advising you to do this legally, but if you guys want to, why you looked at me concerning, girl? Like I was gonna tell them to do something crazy. But I was just gonna say, go to your favorite restaurant. Ladies, get you a big purse. Dump all your favorite snacks and food in there, because AMC's food prices are insane. Go get you a biggie bag. Go get you a nice biggie bag. It's only $5. Unless you want the large one, that's $8.55. And you know, put your biggie bag in there, get your big purse, walk in there, they'll scan the ticket, and go get you a bottle of ketchup if you need some ketchup. Girl, I have done this before where I had a big thing of ketchup, food, fries, and everything. Stuff like it's like certain places, and took it into the movie theater and pulling everything out, and we had a nice picnic, I promise.
I went to Regal last week to see the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
I literally walked in with a plate, like, I forgot that I was holding it. I walked in with a takeout plate, and, like, the person, like, saw my ticket and didn't really care. Maybe they seen it enough to not care.
Yeah, probably.
On to the next question. Make it clear for us. Are you taken or are you single?
I'm taken, ladies and gentlemen. I am off the market.
Oh, okay. Man.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm breaking hearts around the world. But yes, boys around the world, I know. I'm taken. Like, I'm really taken, though. Yeah, like, I'll leave it like that.
Don't let that stop you from, you know, getting to know Shay. Like, you can... Wait, that sounds so weird.
Not you trying to sell me, girl.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. That's not what I mean. Like, you would be missing a lot if you didn't get to know her. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Let me fix this. To get to know me on a personal level as a friend, I will be the best friend that you have ever known in your life, because I am that girl. I really care. I put my 100% into a friendship. So, yeah, that's what Rose means to say.
Thank you. What do you find attractive in other people? And I know you did pull out some qualities in that. Do you have anything more to add on?
I find genuineness attractive in other people. For our last podcast with Dallas, you could feel his genuineness and what he was saying and how he felt for the students, like for the FIU students. And hi, Dallas. I felt it. Like, he's such a great person, and I felt his energy where I was drawn to his generosity. Also, something that I really like that attracts me to people, their curiousness.
Okay, we're gonna get into a segment called the speed run.
Ooh, the speed run. Okay.
All right. So I will read a question, and you have, let's say, 20 seconds to answer it.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Who is your favorite YouTuber?
Okay. I love Jazzy Guns, bang bang gang gang. Okay, I love her. Like, she is amazing. And I love Billy Bingers. He's amazing too, because he's like, how you looking, how you doing, how you smelling, girl? I love you. So yeah, that would be my favorite.
Next. What is your vision for your wedding, and what would you do different from other weddings?
Oh, girl, you gonna have to give me some extra time on that one.
Right.
You gonna have to give me replace the question, because
all right. What would you do if you won the lottery?
I'm buying a house. I'm buying my grandma a house. I'm making sure I spread joy on other people and how they added to my life. So yeah, I'm getting my life together, and we might do podcasting as a full-time career.
Oh, I love that. Doing what you love.
Yeah.
What is the best gift you've ever received?
So I have this teddy bear from this lady where I got at my graduation, and she made me cry because she bought my whole gown. I had really nothing. I had like $50 to buy the gown and everything, but I didn't have anything to buy anything with. Yeah, so Broward College. She made me cry. She bought me a teddy bear that had the gown and everything, and she told me good luck. She was graduating with me. I looked for that lady. I could not find her. And I just want to tell you, thank you so much, ma'am. I might not be able to remember your name, but I will not forget the feeling that you gave me. And I appreciate that. I will never forget how you made me feel, because I bust out ugly crying in that line. Thank you so much for paying for my cap and gown and my teddy bear that I have to this day. Hi everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to the podcast. And me and Rose were having so much fun. Like, filming this, we're having so much fun, and I appreciate you guys for listening and being true fans. And thank you so much for the love and the likes that you guys show on the shorts that I make and put out there. I appreciate it. I have noticed it. Thank you so much, building a little fan base. So I appreciate that as well. And you know, you could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here sitting and listening with your girl, and I appreciate you so much. And if you don't know it, I love you, girl, and I'm rooting for you, and I'm just gonna be your best friend in your pocket. And thank you so much for literally just supporting the channel. It means a lot, and subscribing. And please make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'm going to post this on YouTube first, then I'm going to post this to Spotify. So I'm very excited. And don't forget about our Instagram. It needs some love too. So thank you so much. I'm going to put everything in the description and all the social media links so you guys can follow us and, you know, get certain things, know about certain videos coming out early. So thank you so much. Also, I would like to say is we have a lot of content where I've been recording back to back to back. I just need to finish editing. And yes, I didn't miss last month's podcast, which I'm going to make it up, working on certain things, editing. So just give me some time on that. But I love you, appreciate you, and like, we're out. Love you guys.
I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. Baby, what you wanna do? Shoot your shot, cause I'm bulletproof.
Listen, wait, baby.
Love it up, baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do.